friends. I just wanted to talk to you guys about the biggest issues right now going on with my surgery and also my hypothyroidism disorder. So I apologize if I get all emotional. I'm going to try my best not to, but yeah, I'm really frustrated right now. So I guess the biggest thing is my hypothyroidism. So I'm going to get into that in a minute. But first, I just want to talk about my tummy tuck healing and whatnot, because this also has a big part of it. But yeah, so I am 17 weeks post-op. In like 4 days, I'll be 4 months post-op. I am still so swollen, you guys. And, you know, everyone's going to say, watch your diet. Are you drinking water? Try this, try that. Are you doing this? Are you doing that? And it's like, I think it's just so frustrating. And I'm going to talk a lot about my hypothyroidism thing because I have changed my diet so much. Like, I am eating really clean and I work out every day, and here come the emotions. So anyway, I'll get into that when I talk more about my hypothyroidism. But anyway, I'm really swollen. And I know that it's swelling because even when I lay down, it's still swollen. But they're still swollen even around my hip bones. So anyway, it's really frustrating. And I know that a lot of it has to do with my hypothyroidism. I don't eat a lot of salt. And if I do, I have sea salt, which I know is probably have the same effects. I've been eating really clean. I know that the more active you are, the more swollen you can get. But I have to be active because of my hypothyroidism. It's been really low. So if I'm not working out, my metabolism isn't working well. And I've been gaining weight. So I have to work out. And so it's just kind of this losing battle for the last few months. So that's the biggest update on my tummy tuck. So let's get into my hypothyroidism. I am so freaking frustrated with it. So April 17th, I had my surgery. My surgeon took off 5 pounds of skin. I had lost about 4 pounds after my surgery. So I'm going through my healing process. 6 weeks hits and I start working out more. And the scale starts to climb a little bit. And I just figure, whatever. Maybe I gained weight while sitting on my butt for 6 weeks, but I had lost muscle mass. So the scale didn't really change. But now that I'm working out, I'm gaining that muscle mass back. So I didn't think too much of it. So a month goes by. I had gained that 4 pounds back and I just kind of fluctuated there. So I just figured whatever. So like another half a month goes by. I have my hypothyroidism appointment. I get checked. I tell her that I think it's off. Results come back that they're normal. Yada, yada, yada. I knew that it was off, especially then because the scale had started to increase again. And I had been eating well and working out, and the scale was just still climbing. So I knew that it was off. So when the results came back as normal, I was really frustrated. I have Hashimoto's hypothyroidism. The difference between Hashimoto's and regular hypothyroidism is that Hashimoto's is an autoimmune thyroid disorder. So my body is attacking my thyroid. So basically, sometimes my body lets up and whatever else. So sometimes my results can come back normal just depending on if I was having a fluctuating thyroid that day. Like I can have bouts of hyperthyroidism and get the jitters and whatever else. I get both ends of the scale, but it's mostly hypo. So I must have just, when I got tested that day, had a little bout of normalcy and then drop back down. So I go another full month. I cracked down on my diet. I was clean eating. I did meal prep. If you are following me on Instagram, you saw all this. I post my workouts all the time. I'm working out all the time. Here we go. And the scale just kept climbing. And I don't know if you know how frustrating it is. When you're working so hard, and not only is it just you're not going anywhere, but you're going in the complete opposite direction of where you want to go. I'm sorry, guys. I try to hold it together, but it's so frustrating. I don't even know if you guys can fathom the frustration here when you're working so hard. And putting so much restriction on your diets and whatever, it's just completely frustrating. So a month goes by. I was like, I'm done. I kept track of everything that I was eating. I kept track of all my working out. I went into my specialist. I said, we're testing again. I know that it's off. And so we tested again. Sure enough, it's off. So she bumps me up from 137 mcg, my medication dose, to 150. So it was that big of a jump. And then it takes 6 weeks for your body to adjust. So here we are. I think I got tested. I got my blood test and up my dose about 2 weeks ago. I'm still just doing the clean eating and working out. And luckily the scale's not climbing anymore, but it's just sitting. So that 2 months of my thyroid being off, I've gained 10 pounds. So really frustrating. I had gained the 2. So I lost 2, I guess. And now I'm just kind of sitting. And I'm 10 pounds above what I was before my surgery or after my surgery, after I lost the 5. And that's frustrating in and of itself. But it's just that I'm working out and counting calories, and I'm watching my portion control because I'm using FitnessPal or MyFitnessPal, whatever. And the way you have to count your calories, they measure it in cups and half cups and whatever. So I've been really watching my portion controls and basically cutting out all extra carbs. I'm clean eating. I'm probably about 90% clean eating. We hardly ever go out. Sometimes I do, just because, you gotta allow yourself a little cheat meals here and there. But anyways, I'm working out really hard. I count my calories. I'm working out every day. I make sure that if I do go over on my calorie limit, I work out. I feel like I'm fixating on my body. Like I have to, though. Like I have to monitor it so closely. Otherwise, it's just going to lose control. And another thing with hypothyroidism, and I've talked about this before in another hypothyroidism video, is that it is so frustrating feeling like you have no control over your body. Like, I'm working so hard to go in this direction, but yet I'm going in the opposite direction, or nothing is happening. And then on top of that, it's your emotions. Like, I just feel like I can just drop from up here to down here in 2.5 seconds. It's just so much emotion, your emotions, and then just the whole body thing, and then the swelling on top of the tummy tuck. And I know that the swelling has a lot to do with my thyroid disorder, because retaining water and constipation and bloating, that is all part of hypothyroidism. So I don't know if that has a big key into my swelling, but it's all just so frustrating. So this is where I'm at. I just want to give you guys a good update. I don't regret my surgery at all. Even if this swelling never goes away, it is so much better than the skin. And it's just frustrating when you feel like you've paid all that money for a tummy tuck and you're not reaping the full benefits. But a lot of my tummy tuck friends who are more advanced say that it takes up to a year. The swelling goes away, and even then, depending on what you eat or how much you've worked out that day, you can get more swollen and whatnot. So it's just a really long recovery process. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to feel defeated. And that's kind of where I'm at. So this sucks, but this is what happens. It's an emotional roller coaster, and I'm really glad that I have other people who have had this surgery and other people that deal with hypothyroidism to relate to lean on, to kind of know what to expect and just things like that. So this is why I do this, just to let you guys know that it's okay, you'll get through it. This is real. This is what happens, and you can do it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, if you have requests, comment below, or email me, or whichever. Facebook is the best option. Just message me on my Facebook page. All the links are in the description of this video, as far as my Instagram, Facebook page, Twitter, blog, all that jazz. I've been doing a fitness series on my blog if you want to go check it out. It's kind of a fitness challenge. So if you want to join, go check that out. I post tips and whatever else, and I'm actually teaming up with my blogger friend Holly. So you can see all her posts that she has to say on her tips and whatnot. And yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing and being so supportive. I appreciate all the nice comments and encouraging words and everything. It's amazing to have the support behind you and whatever else. And it helps me knowing that I help others because I love to be helped. And it's just this big circle of love, and we all love each other. Follow me so you don't miss any of the updates. I do all my tummy tucks on this channel. I do family stuff too. And if you want to check out more of my beauty things and fitness stuff, that is on my other channel. That is linked below as well. And yeah. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.